Again, welcome along to the Races TV. Coming up shortly, Daniel Clarken and Stojakovic, who on Saturday at Caulfield have their biggest moment in their racing lives when Miracles of Life, the unbeaten filly, lines up in the Blue Diamond at Caulfield. We've got a great program at Morphettville on Saturday as well, with the highlight, the Projection Graphics Redelva Stakes. We'll check that field soon. On Sunday we go to Balaclava, a good program of racing forecast there, and next Wednesday and Friday is a pretty special time on the SA racing calendar. It's Port Lincoln Cup week, with the Cup being run next Friday, the Carlton Draft Port Lincoln Cup. But in just a moment, Daniel Clarken and Stojakovic. As we've talked about, the biggest moment in the racing life for both Daniel Clarken and Stojakovic on Saturday in the Blue Diamond. And here she is, the star of the show, Daniel and Lauren with Miracles of Life. Firstly to the trainer, Daniel, you're 100% happy going forward to Saturday?
I am now, after Tuesday morning. It's always a juggling act to get there. And the last hit out was Tuesday morning. She got through that and she excelled, so I couldn't have been happier.
And Lauren, for yourself, how have you been sleeping?
I've been sleeping really good, thank you. Not much interrupts me sleeping, but yeah, no nerves as yet. Pretty excited, and maybe on Saturday morning I'll feel a little bit nervous, but hopefully when I get there I'll be alright.
And rode a winner at Strathalbyn on Wednesday. That must be nice for your confidence as well?
Yeah, well, I haven't had many rides in the last week, so it was nice to get out there and have that winner for Brian Miller. Yeah, so it's all good for Saturday.
And it was on a chestnut with a white face as well.
I know, I said that. It was actually like the male version of Barbie, so yeah.
So that's her stable name, Barbie?
Barbie, yeah.
Daniel, the barrier 1.
Everybody's sort of got a negative on the barrier 1. To me, it doesn't seem to worry us. To me, it's the shortest way home. Look, we've seen her at her first start, barrier 1, stuck in behind them. When the gap come, she was pretty quickly to take it. So I think obviously there's going to be pressure from the outside, but we can utilise a bit of her speed, put her there, and the rest will play out itself. So I'm not too worried about it.
She goes to 1,200 metres for the first time, but she's been so strong in her races, it looks like it's not an issue.
Yeah, that's the beautiful thing of her. She's very strong through the line, so I don't think the 1,200 and it's going to be too much of a concern for her at all. I'm looking forward to it.
Have you both been pinching yourself that you've got the favourite in the Blue Diamond?
To me, it was probably reality after Tuesday. To get there, to get her last bit of work out of the way, it became reality.
And Lauren, the phone has been ringing hot, I would imagine, with people wishing you good luck?
Yeah, I'm actually sick of hearing myself say the word thank you. It's just starting to sound really strange. But yeah, the phone's been pretty busy. Yeah, just looking forward to it now.
Daniel, just on the Redelva here on Saturday as well, Latvian Amber, you've got a great chance in the main race here at Morphettville on Saturday. It's a hot race though. You've come up with barrier 1 with Latvian Amber as well.
Yeah, we have come up with barrier 1 with Latvian Amber. It is a hot race. I actually haven't had a real good chance to see how much speed is outside of it, but I would imagine there's going to be plenty of it. But look, she's a filly with a bright future. Whether the 1,050 might be a fraction sharp for her, you'd like to see her over 1,200 at the moment, but she's going to acquit herself very well, very, very well. She's a really nice horse on the up.
Good luck on Saturday. There's going to be a massive roar at Morphettville. If you can keep the unbeaten record intact, best of luck.
Thanks, Terry.
Thank you.
Well, as we said, it's a big day at Morphettville on Saturday. Apart from the Redelva Stakes, there's some other very interesting races on the program. The first race we're going to have a look at is race number 4. This is the race for the 2-year-olds, the centre bet handicap. And the weights are headed here by Moulin Rouge, the filly from the Mark Kavanagh stable, who's had 1 start for a most impressive win in the Queen Adelaide Stakes. Only 2 others have raced in this particular lineup, Storm Shield and Silver Illusion. Denpasar is an early scratching from the Peter Snowden yard. Couple of big watches in the race, Bergeron for Tony McAvoy, which has won a trial, and also Forever Discreet for Philip Stokes, very well bred out of that former great filly, She's Discreet. Race 5, the Maya handicap for the 3-year-olds. Now this is an important race as we head towards the autumn carnival of racing here in Adelaide for horses who no doubt are thinking about perhaps the Derby or maybe even the Oaks for the fillies. So we see Digitalism, last start winner here at Morphettville from the John Sadley yard at the top of the weights. Jenna, the unbeaten 3-year-old from the Tony McAvoy stable. Interesting runner here is Angel Suez from the Patrick Payne yard, a last start Terang winner. Bit of a shiller there for John Hickmott. John also has the horse nominated for Caulfield in Melbourne. And then the main race on the program on Saturday, the Projection Graphics Redelva Stakes. And, well, where do we start here? It is a terrific race. 3 unbeaten horses in the lineup. Office bearer for Peter Moody from Melbourne. Also Last Day for David Jolly, and unbeaten Holder Sunset for the Mark Kavanagh stable. But she's going to find this a lot tougher than her 2 races she's won today. It's going to be a great race, the Redelva, on Saturday. So, look, enjoy your weekend of racing. Again, fingers crossed for Daniel Clarken and Lawrence Stojakovic with Miracles of Life in the Blue Diamond at Caulfield. And good luck to the other Adelaide trainers with runners in Melbourne on the weekend as well. David Jolly with Rodriguez, and also Philip Stokes with a Claire Surprise. We'll see you next week.
There's nothing like a day at the races.